my little thing that follows me around the room, so hopefully most of this stays in the shot. I've done it a little bit with her in another session. I'm just bringing her back out to just kind of show you guys her working with other dogs. So I have just letting my dogs walk out into the room. They're really neutral. They're not going to bother her, so they're not going to be something that sets her up for failure and like give her too much attention that she has to ignore. So really, it's going to be just creating engagement with her and helping her to find value in things that I have to offer while neutral dogs are moving about the room. I'm going to start with them before asking her to be calm and engage with me around dogs that are barking at her or like moving around a lot and things like that. So I'm going to start with her on her place. The dog previous to her spills all of their food, so there's kibbles around the room. So she's very intrigued with that. So place. Right, okay, good girl. Sit down. Grab your place. I haven't even brought them out. You already know what's happening. Place. Good. Sit. And I'm immediately going to come back to her. They're just moving her thing. Good. And I'm going to use that good marker when she looks up at me to reward eye contact and engagement. Good. And I am going to pick up the leash just so that I have that connection to her, so if she does make a move towards them, then I can stop her and fix her back onto her place. Mine are like, where's the food? I'm trying to throw some food for them. Place. Just to get mine moving around. Good. Very nice. Nice. And then we're going to start walking around. Let's go. A little pressure to fix it. Good. She looks up at me, I will pay her. I'm gonna try to stay in the shot. Let's go. No. No. Let's go. Good. Yes. Girl. Sit. Down. Good. Good. Let's go. Good. Yes, good girl. Yay, good job. So when we passed by and my dog over there, she looked at her and then kind of looked away. So that's why I did that yes. So the yes is different from the good, and the way that the good means I want her to remain in behavior. So usually I use it for more stationary, or if she's actively walking by my side, I'm going to say the word good to keep her in that heel. And then the yes means you can come out of behavior to come get that reinforcement from me, so she can stop what she's doing, but she will always be paid, rewarded when she hears the word yes. And then okay is going to be more of a neutral release. So when I say okay, that means she's just done with behavior, she can go do what she wants. So I typically am not going to reward her when I use the word okay, other than initially when I was first teaching her what it meant, but now it just means you're done with the behavior. Lexi. Lexi. Yes, good girl. So I use the yes just to kind of build enthusiasm in it. Yes, good girl. It tends to make them a little bit more excited about doing the behavior because they get to come and be silly, take a reward from me. Lexi. Yes, good girl. Whereas the good, keeping them in behavior, kind of, I don't want to say it creates flatness, but it's just keeping that same behavior over and over and over and over until I release them. So just a little bit of a difference. And I don't do the yes marker with all dogs, but I do typically use it with dogs that are really interested. Lexi, yes. I do use it with dogs that are really interested in their environment and easily distracted, just because it helps build value on me as the handler. Lexi, yes. And how I pay her when I say the word yes is I let her kind of follow my hand and chase it, and I'll just smash the food in her face again, just to kind of build that enthusiasm. Lexi, yes. So I'm not really asking for any real strict obedience right now. I just want her being able to move away from those competing motivators and find value and fun in it by by coming back to me and re-engaging with me. So I don't wanna kind of tell her she can't go say hi or be interested, but I just wanna be more interesting and more motivating than those things. Yes, good girl. I hope that makes sense. So I'm not telling her she's not allowed to do it, there's no corrections, anything like that. At least not in this stage of training. Eventually that will be something where when she's in a heel or when I'm telling her to do something and she breaks behavior to go be nosy and say hi to other dogs, that can be a correction. But right now I just want her to find value, yes, and engaging with me when those competing motivators are around. Hey girl, yeah. And again, these guys aren't very interesting. They're just kind of lollygagging around the room. But, you know, baby steps, we want to start with those and then work our way up to more exciting things, more advanced types of triggers. Lexi. Yes. Place. Good. Comes Nosy Nelly trying to get some food. Baby, come here. Place. Good. So right there, that's a correction because I told her to do something and I don't want her to break her behavior to go say hi to them. No. Good. And then when she disengages from them and back onto me, she gets paid. Good girl. Okay. Neutral release with the okay. Or free, whatever. She knows I do both, but you know. Good job, Ron.